So next up, I'm really pleased to introduce to you Maggie Kebler-Bullock, who is Director of Development with the American Society of Transplant. I'm British. I don't know why I said it like that. American Society of Transplant Surgeons. Now that I've gathered myself, let's talk about Gather Voices. They have used Gather Voices to pivot one of their events, which is a grant recipient session. They've gone from doing that in person to online. And I'm really excited about this because I am a fundraiser myself. My background is in high net worth giving. So I've done lots of development myself, and I haven't really had the opportunity to be involved in any events like this since we've all gone virtual. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to hearing what Maggie has to say. So let's take it away, Maggie.
Good afternoon, and thank you to the Gather Voices team for having me today. My name is Maggie Kebler-Bullock, and I'm the Director of Development at the American Society of Transplant Surgeons. The ASTS is an organization whose mission is to advance the art and science of transplant surgery through advocacy, research, education, and training. One of the areas that I'm focused on here at the organization through development is fundraising and research grants. So I work with a lot of individuals and industry partners to raise money to help support the transplant scientists in our organization and ensure that we're advancing the field. Each year, we recognize our research grant recipients at our annual meeting. And like so many other organizations this year, unfortunately, that meeting was supposed to be at the end of May, and we had to transition it to a virtual format. We did not want to miss the opportunity to recognize these incredible individuals for the research that they would be doing over the next year or two. And so we started researching products that could provide recording software for recognizing these individuals. We came upon Gather Voices. We signed a contract about 3 weeks before the meeting was to go live, and I jumped in and learned the software as soon as possible so that I could start reaching out to our recipients, our industry partners, and our philanthropic donors to have them record video about why they were supporting research this year or what their research project was focused on. The program was incredibly intuitive, and we were so grateful to have the opportunity to use this software for our meeting that took place earlier this year. So typically at our annual meeting, we have an entire half-hour session dedicated to recognizing our research grants recipients for the year. It's usually in a big room with a huge stage, and the individuals come up and get their award and get recognized on a PowerPoint slide, and it's really a nice, engaging ceremony. Well, obviously that isn't possible in a virtual format, but we really did not want to lose the excitement around what these research grants mean. So we had an incredible amount of support this year. We gave out almost $1 million in research funding. And so the goal for me was to ensure that we not only recognize the research recipients and their amazing work, but also our incredible partners and donors who help support the amount of grants that we gave out this year. So we utilized Gather Voices to reach out to our research grants recipients and tell us a little bit about their project that we could post on our website. And then for the ceremony, I reached out to our industry partners, our president and our foundation chair who would be doing the actual presentation, and our philanthropic donors who supported our grants, and asked them to share why they were supporting research, why they think it's important to the society and to them personally, and to recognize the individuals who are going to be receiving their awards.
Sponsoring this grant in conjunction with ASTS is consistent with CSL Behring's mission to deliver innovative research to improve patient outcomes in the transplant community. I'm pleased to announce that Dr. Paulo Martins from the University of Massachusetts is the recipient of the first ASTS CSL Behring Mid-Level Faculty Grant Award.
It was amazing to see the turnout. Our members found it so easy to use, and ultimately the virtual session was a complete success. We ended up with a really big video at the end that we showed during the meeting, and I got nothing but compliments from the individuals who watched it, just saying how amazing it was, not only the research that we were giving out this year, but how we were still able to successfully recognize these individuals in a virtual format. We're measuring our success by the comments that we're receiving from the members who are using the product and how easy it is. We're also seeing lots of more engagement virtually. And again, I think that's a testament to how easy the program is to use. We have a few more virtual meetings coming up this year, again, like so many other organizations, and we'll be utilizing the product for that as well. It's really giving us an opportunity to engage our membership in a new and unique way. It's something we wanted to do for a really long time, and we're just really grateful that we found this product and are able to use it and implement it so easily.